Most Americans now believe in climate change, but is that impacting their votes this fall? And if so, by how much?
A recent Wall Street Journal poll shows the climate debate isn't nearly as important to voters as it was in the recent past. ABC's Rachael Bade digs into the debate ahead of the 2024 election.
Rising sea levels, record-setting heat waves, destructive wildfires, and catastrophic storms. As more severe weather becomes a reality worldwide, climate change has become a top focus for many Americans. In 2010, only a slim majority even believed in global warming. Now, 72% say it's taking place. Those concerns, however, aren't necessarily translating to the voting booth. A recent study showing that American voters are more worried about immigration, the economy, abortion access, and democracy. And climate change? It doesn't even rank in the top 10.
That's our biggest problem in the climate movement right now. We don't have enough voting power.
Climate activists currently trying to change that, knocking doors and hoping to get concerned voters to the polls.
The people who prioritize climate and the environment need to show up.
The two presidential candidates couldn't be more different on the issue. President Joe Biden has championed hundreds of billions of dollars in subsidies for clean and renewable energy. He's boosted electric vehicles, imposed emission standards to cut greenhouse gas emissions, and even created a new climate corps to expand the environmental workforce.
The fact is, President Biden has done more to address climate change than any president in U.S. history.
Former President Donald Trump has minimized climate change, even dubbing activists global warming hoaxsters and joking that rising sea levels mean more ocean view properties. He's vowed to roll back Biden's clean energy policies, arguing that they're a drag on the economy. And when it comes to oil, Trump wants to drill, baby, drill.
To embrace the possibilities of tomorrow, we must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse.
The environmentalists talk about all this nonsense.
But with the growing number of Republicans acknowledging climate change, political watchers argue that the party will have to do more. For political reasons, if nothing else. Young voters, they note, they're scrutinizing how politicians address this issue.
Basically, the younger the voter, the more they're likely to prioritize climate change as a voting issue. And yeah, that is going to be a reality that Republicans are going to need to grapple with eventually.
Rachael Bade, ABC News, Washington.